Hello and welcome back to the Farmers Weekly Awards 2020. I'm Carl Schneider, the editor of Farmers Weekly, and we're coming to you from the Cotswold Farm Park, home to my co-host Adam Henson. Before we get into tonight's awards, let's just take a look at what happened on last night's episode.
If you missed last night's episode, we announced another 4 category winners: beef farmer, contractor, dairy farmer and diversification farmer, as we continue to celebrate the achievements and hard work of farmers across the UK. We also heard from NFU's president Minette Batters, as she looked at how farmers have responded to the challenges that the pandemic has posed. Tonight, we'll visit a Welsh dairy farmer who is using her profile and contacts to highlight all that's great about agriculture, as well as debunking a few myths. We'll take a closer look at how a Farmers Weekly social media campaign helped highlight the continued hard work being done by farmers in the UK. And of course, we'll crown the winners for Farm Manager, Grassland Manager and Livestock Advisor. So pull up a chair and settle in for another entertaining episode.
This year, Farmers Weekly and its partners kick-started an awareness campaign to show the public how farmers are working tirelessly to produce the food we all need to live and stay healthy. We know our farmers are working hard to produce enough food for us all to eat in trying circumstances. This is what they have always done and will continue to during this health crisis. We believe that it's time for consumers to remember where their food comes from: hard-working farms. Here's a look at how the campaign has made its mark across the UK.
No matter what part farmers play in UK food production, whether it's planting a new crop, picking vegetables or rearing livestock, Farmers Weekly worked with its readers to help highlight this on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, leading to a host of feel-good stories emerging across the UK. Whether it was the impact social media had on driving direct sales during lockdown, or how farmers focused on delivering their produce door to door, supporting their local communities, we saw resourcefulness at its best amidst a challenging period. And it wasn't just a case of driving sales and increasing revenue. We witnessed the selfless acts of farmers who knew they could make a difference to those less fortunate than them and meet the needs of vulnerable families. Social distancing was overcome by means of inventive machinery and drive-through shopping, and the general public were reminded that they needn't look far for quality produce. Few could sum up the impact that the #FeedTheNation campaign had better than the young farming couple Chris Woodhead and Zoe Colville of Kent, who founded the Little Farm Fridge during the first lockdown.
We're proud to be part of #FeedTheNation because it gives farmers an opportunity to educate people and the consumer where their food comes from.
People are very disconnected from their food, and it gives a good way to bridge the gap between the consumer and the farmer.
I think it's also important as well for the consumer to see the whole process, which they can see like through the power of social media, that they're able to see that animal when it's first born, the complications all throughout its life. They can see everything. So yeah, we're really pleased to be part of the campaign, and I hope a lot of other people will get on board as well as it progresses.
Congratulations to all the finalists in this year's Farmers Weekly Awards.
We'd just like to wish all the finalists the best of luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck to everyone today in the awards. Fingers crossed for you.
I would just like to congratulate everybody that's been nominated for an award, because just being nominated is a significant achievement.
I'd like to congratulate everyone that has got through to the Farmers Weekly Awards final, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Aye, I'd just like to take this opportunity and wishing all the nominees a huge congratulations and all the best, and you're great ambassadors for the industry. All the best. Cheers!
like to take this opportunity to wish all the finalists the very best of luck.
Wish all of the finalists in the Farmers Weekly Awards good luck.
Hello from me and my girls down in East Sussex. Massive congratulations to all of you who've made it to be a finalist in the Farmers Weekly Awards. You are doing some outstanding work. Best of luck. Bye.
Now it's time to find out who's our farming champion of 2020. This prestigious award is sponsored by the NFU, so please welcome President Minette Batters. So, Minette, tell us about 2020's farming champion.
Well, our winner is someone who has always been a massive champion for our industry, but over the past year has really stepped up a gear and drawn on all her communication skills, her experience to promote and defend farming. In the new normal that we all live in, which required a digital and socially distanced approach, this Welsh dairy farmer leveraged her high profile, her social media presence and her media contacts to highlight all that's great about agriculture, as well as debunking some of the myths that are out there. Taking the farming message to a non-farming audience, she's been at the heart of the conversation on topics as varied as policy, the environment, animal welfare and bovine TB. She's also involved with many industry groups, everyone from the Welsh Dairy Farm Innovations Group to the South East Wales TB Eradication Board. Add to this person's long list of attributes and an inexhaustible supply of enthusiasm and energy. There is only one person that this could be. Yes, this year's farming champion is the phenomenal, the amazing Abby Reader.
Abby is extremely passionate about championing British agriculture. Abby engages with politicians, social media, children. She covers the whole spectrum of the demographics of the UK and she is a wonderful ambassador.
Abby, I would say, is probably one of the most energetic, enthusiastic people about the farming industry. She is so well renowned and well regarded.
It's hugely important for farmers to get involved and start speaking to people who doubt this industry and answering those questions. We've got nothing to hide and we've got such an amazing story to tell. I love this job and I love everything that I do about it, and to pass that on to someone else is a joy. The thing I love most about what I do is the cows, really. Everything that we do here is for them. Every change that we make is to benefit them, and if they're happy, I'm happy.
Abby's a very good farm manager. She's a wonderful boss. She looks after everyone and her staff, and also her cattle comes first in any situation or form.
I think Abigail's most passionate about the cows. She's a cow girl.
The animals, the welfare of the animals is Abby's top priority.
Abby treats the cattle like her kids and her family.
She absolutely loves her cows. If you go on Facebook, you'll soon see plenty of pictures and photos. More than a family.
I think the award will mean an awful lot to Abby, and I think for us as an industry it's so important that we recognise her positivity, her energy.
Rain or shine, she's up at the crack of dawn and she is grabbing hold of that day and she's putting her all into it. So winning this award is a true testament to her hard work and passion that she puts into what she does every single day of the year.
Next up is Farm Manager of the Year, sponsored by Safety Revolution. And on the Farm Manager shortlist, we have from Holcombe Farming Company, Walsingham, Norfolk, James Beamish. James manages a complex farming business with many challenges. He's developing a professional team to balance profitable, quality food production with environmental considerations. With 9 farms to manage for several members of the same family, he's highly organised and has designed a graduate scheme to recruit, train and retain talent. From the Resby Estate, Boston, Lincolnshire, Peter Cartwright. Constantly seeking marginal cropping gains, testing alternative approaches and techniques, Peter runs extensive trials and has a thoughtful approach to motivating his team as a business evolves. He has increasing responsibility for a wide range of enterprises on the estate. Cost control is his guiding principle as he prepares for farming profitability without subsidy. From Sorkland Farm, Midlothian, Peter Eccles. Peter has transformed the system and performance of Sorkland Farm, intensifying production and achieving a big jump in output at the same time as bringing conservation and the environment up on the agenda. There's always a new project on the go, and he collaborates on many fronts to benefit the farm and the other parties involved. There can only be one winner. And now I hand over to Oliver Dale of Safety Revolution to tell us who that is.
Thank you, Adam. At Safety Revolution, we work hard to promote good safety practices within UK agriculture, and we're delighted to sponsor this category and all that it brings in terms of good quality, bespoke risk management and the demonstration of how people integrate that into their overall business activities. We're delighted to congratulate Peter Eccles on winning the category, and I wish him all the best over the next year.
Peter has a clear plan for the land he manages and combines this with top-class husbandry, using technology to help him achieve great results and improvements. His vision, enthusiasm and willingness to seek and share information for the benefit of all mark him out as a very special manager. Thanks to Safety Revolution for sponsoring this award, and congratulations, Peter Eccles.
If you've been watching previous episodes, you'll know that we've put together our own A to Z of farming, and it's now time to look at the next few letters in our series. After the break, we'll be awarding our Grassland Manager and Livestock Advisor of the Year. So don't go anywhere.
A to Z of Farming 2020. M is for marriage proposals. Rural romantics pop the question with, among other things, the help of hay bales, a metal detector and some sheep graffiti, proving that nobody says I love you quite like a farmer. N is for new recruits. Limited access to the usual supply of skilled migrant workers prompts calls for the public to get picking for Britain. O is for outrageous. Brexit negotiations prompt staggering anti-farming comments from government advisor Tim Lunig, while MP George Eustace says sheep farmers can rear beef, and Red Tractor Chief Lucy Neville-Rolfe's vote against the Ag Bill Food Standards Amendment leaves farmers speechless. P is for prices. Markets are on a rollercoaster ride. Sheep, grain and straw values rocket, pig prices tumble, potatoes get a hammering, and wool hits rock bottom. That's it for tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow picking things up from the letter Q.
It's time to announce the 2020 Grassland Manager of the Year. Here's our shortlist. From Rulas Dairy in Bala, Gwynedd, we have Sam Carey. Sam share milks 500 cows at Rulas, where the land rises to 1,000 feet. But altitude isn't an obstacle to good performance. He's growing 12.3 kilograms of grass per hectare while having halved nitrogen inputs, and is exploring mob grazing young stock to improve biodiversity and further cut inputs. From Coolbray Farm, Kirkcudbright, Northern Ireland, is Sam Chesney. Sam grows 3 times more grass than your average farm in Northern Ireland, and is using red clover and herbal lays to finish stock from his 132 cow suckler herd. And from New Buildings Farm, Hopton, Staffordshire, we have James Muir. James is running a highly profitable enterprise, maximising milk sold from grass, with total milk from forage averaging 70%. Good fertility underpins the system, with 78% calved in the first 6 weeks of calving. 3 strong finalists, but only one can be Grassland Manager of the Year. Over to Ben Wixie from Germinal to tell us the winner.
Germinal,
sowing future seeds.
I knew we had to say something important today, so we asked the marketing team, but they were all furloughed. So I just want to keep it simple and say a big congratulations to all you farmers that have worked so hard for the last 12 months. And so the well-deserved winner of the Grassland Farmer of the Year award is Sam Chesney. Congratulations, Sam.
Sam Chesney is a shining beacon for other beef farmers and clearly demonstrates how impressive grass use can deliver strong profits to suckler enterprises. Furthermore, he has established close relationships with supermarkets to produce exactly what today's modern consumer demands and is constantly evolving and trialling new things. Thanks to Germinal for sponsoring this award, and a big congratulations to Sam Chesney. Our next category is Livestock Advisor of the Year. Our 3 shortlisted nominees are
Friarsmore Livestock Health, Sturminster Newton in Dorset, Julian Allen. Julian has cut antibiotic use across his dairy-focused veterinary practice in half over the last 5 years, and has also assisted in removing soybeans from the diet of some of his milking herds in favour of a more homegrown protein crop. From Baines Nutrition, Northwich in Cheshire, Phil Baines. Phil is helping to trim feed costs for his pig farming clients by using more farm-grown feed in pig rations. He's also switched diets quickly in the summer heatwave as the appetite of his pig herds dipped in the sweltering heat. From Thrums Veterinary Group, Kirriemuir Angus in Scotland, we have Ed Hill. Ed is using lung scanning to reduce fatal contagious tumour disease from the sheep flock in his care and has started flock health clubs to try and prevent disease taking hold in the first instance and so cutting overall antibiotic use.
And the winner is Julian Allen. Julian is at the forefront of dairy cow veterinary care. An advocate for cutting antibiotics use, he is improving the overall health of the dairy herds under his care. He is dedicated and enthusiastic in all he does, with the attitude that nothing is too much to improve the health of the cattle under his supervision. Congratulations to Livestock Advisor of the Year, Julian Allen.
So congratulations to all of tonight's winners, and thank you for joining us for this 3rd episode of the 2020 Farmers Weekly Awards. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for the 2nd to last episode of the show, and stay tuned for a look at what to expect on that episode.
We're approaching the climax of the 2020 Farmers Weekly Awards tomorrow night as we bring you the penultimate episode of the show. We'll find out who the judges deem to be the top mixed, pig, poultry and sheep farmers of 2020. We can look forward to an exclusive performance from a musically gifted farmer as we get one step closer to finding out who will be crowned the 2020 Farmer of the Year. You won't want to miss it. See you tomorrow.
Pause.
Pause. Cut.
I called him Cope rather than Hope. Shall I do that again?
Okay. Oh, hang on, how do I say that? Kirriemuir. And he's, sorry, just gonna do one sentence at a time. From Germinal to tell us from what? Sorry.
On this final episode. Oh, final. Sorry. I might say 2nd to last.